I'll be honest with you, maths wasn't my favorite subject.
Yeah, what's going on?
A lot of the time you can get from students, oh, what's the point? What's the point in doing this?
Exactly.
You know?
It doesn't work online.
Online, it doesn't work online.
3 students. Only 3.
But, you know, once they start to see that there's a point to what they're doing, it makes it more enjoyable then. So.
Hey there, everyone. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of natural sciences. But don't worry, this isn't a boring lecture or a stuffy lesson. No complicated formulas here. Instead, we're giving you a sneak peek into how science is taught at one of the UK's top boarding schools, EF Academy in Oxford. Right in the heart of England's academic scene, this is where the next generation of scientists, engineers, and innovators are getting started on their journey to big discoveries. And we're here to show you exactly how they do it. If you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up. Let's start with an interview with the maths teacher at EF Academy. Let's begin.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you
my
too.
name is Adil.
Good to
I'm
see
from Kazakhstan originally.
you. Yeah.
Up until the age of 15, I went to Kazakhstani normal state school.
Yeah.
Then I went to United States. I graduated high school there.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, maths wasn't my favorite subject.
Well, I think people either like it or they hate it, don't they? It's either
Yeah,
like-
there's no
they're in the
middle.
middle.
No middle. No. But you know what? Now being a student recruitment agent
Yeah.
for many years now, almost
Yeah.
20 years, what I learned is that if someone doesn't like the subject, it not necessarily means that they don't like the subject.
Yeah.
They maybe don't like the teaching
Yeah.
bits
Yeah.
of that subject.
One of the things we've found here with the students is that when they come here, they quite often share their experiences from the past where they've had very bad experiences with maths teaching, and we have to kind of like cancel out all of their negative kind of emotions to do with maths and try and sort of say, look, you know, it's not like that here,
Yeah.
that we're very supportive, we don't like shout at you if you get it wrong, and we're very like kind, I suppose, whereas I think some children come and they've had very bad like maths teachers that have been mean to them and things like that. So
like
so we
starting
tried-
from the clean page.
So because nearly always the first thing that they'll come and talk to me and they'll say, oh, I just wanted you to know I'm very bad at maths, and also I have never, you know, I've always never got on with my maths teachers. So they say that to me quite early on, and they've got a lot of negative emotions, and
It's
so
very
I say,
honest to them.
yeah, they want to sort of tell me how they're feeling, and so quite often I'll say, well, you know, it doesn't really matter what in the past, you know, this is how it's going to be now. We start, you know, from where you are and try and get you to progress, you know, and everyone's different. Everyone has a different like journey. So we don't like, you know, it's like, why you can do it, why can't you do it? Because they're all coming from different experiences anyway. So
There's so much to say about the benefits of international schools, but the teachers truly deserve a spotlight. In many of these schools, over 40% of staff hold advanced academic degrees, so their expertise is unquestionable. What really stands out, though, is their role as mentors. Teachers are approachable, eager to answer questions, encourage open discussions, and offer extra support when needed. And it doesn't stop there. In IB schools, students can turn to their teachers for guidance beyond academics. That's why, at Mariardi, when we recommend a school or university, we carefully consider this aspect as well. If you're searching for an institution you can genuinely rely on, leave your inquiry with Mariardi. All our contact details are in the video description.
Yeah, and some, like for instance, Chinese students, they usually come here with a very strong math skills here already.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you can say whether it's true or not. Russian-speaking countries as well are quite strong in maths.
Yeah.
But in Russian schools, there's no element of statistics and mechanics.
Yeah. yeah. So,
So
it's
they-
all very pure and theoretical.
And theoretical, yeah.
Yeah. So whereas what we do here, so the IB diploma in maths is very statistical, very application. It's interpreting the world with a mathematical kind of lens, I suppose, and that can be a little bit daunting for them because it's all new and it's like not their safe things that they've done before. But actually, I think they really enjoy it in the end because it's much more interesting, you know. So they're actually like working out, you know, financial things, or like they're working out geometry of stuff, and that it's actually real life things, you know, which makes it more interesting and less kind of, you know. Because a lot of the time you can get from students, oh, what's the point? What's the point in doing this?
Exactly.
You know,
you have to.
it's pointless, you know. And some maths, it does feel like it's pointless if it's very theoretical. But like I said, we do the application of it. And the A-level maths is also, I mean, it's more theoretical, but it still has all the mechanics and statistics as well. So a third of it is application. And and they find that hard as well. They find it hard because they like just to do all their algebra and stuff that they're used to. But, you know, once they start to see that there's a point to what they're doing, it makes it more enjoyable then. So,
but maths as a subject is a unique subject, you know.
yeah.
Okay, IB it goes compulsory, right?
Yeah.
Whereas A levels, if you take math, and maybe 2 other creative subjects, you still can go into finance. You still can go into IT.
Yeah. Well, I would say, I mean, it's the most popular A-level subject here. So we have quite a range of A-level subjects, but maths, nearly every single student does maths. So like you said, so I've got a student that's doing maths, arts and physics. So they're doing, and so they want to sort of do architecture, something creative. I've also had a student that did maths, arts and psychology, I think, and they were games designing and things like that. So like designing apps, you know, and they were doing the computing as well. So I think the thing is that maths, you think, oh, it's just going to go with science or business and economics, but it goes with everything. And so like the psychology students, they really enjoy doing the maths because they can do all the statistical analysis, you know, and all the research, you know, the statistical research, and they can analyze the data, you know, and actually, you know, it makes the psychology into a more of a scientific subject for them. But yeah, they really enjoy that.
Mathematics isn't just an abstract science, it's a vital tool for exploring and understanding the natural world. Take physics, for instance. The laws of motion, electromagnetism, and thermodynamics are all expressed through equations. And it doesn't stop there. In Earth, sciences like geology and meteorology, maths is essential for analyzing seismic data, modeling climate change, and predicting natural disasters. So, the next time you're mesmerized by a rainbow or captivated by the intricate beauty of crystals, remember this. Behind these natural wonders is mathematics, the universal language spoken by the universe itself. Now let's return to the maths teacher of EF Academy.
Anything can be explained with maths. Anything.
Yeah, and so that's why we literally have nearly all the students do maths. So 2 classes, I think we're going to be increasing to 3 classes. So yeah, so it's very popular.
Does artificial intelligence scare you?
No, we use
because
it
it's a maths-based thing, isn't
I mean, it's probably mathematicians. I mean, I use it all the time, you know, like I ask it questions, you know, because I think, I mean, it's something to use and something also that will benefit us. So I don't, you know, I mean, they were showing something today on the news where they were using artificial intelligence to analyse medical scans of people for cancer, and it was finding cancer where a human couldn't. And so I'm thinking, well, if you're programming stuff to do useful things, then it's great. I think it's
Do you
good.
think we live in Matrix?
The Matrix is everywhere.
Do I think we live in a matrix?
Yeah. No. Do you think it's possible to have a computer with such a
Yeah.
calculative
Well, I mean, computing is
Power.
very powerful, isn't it? But I suppose
to put
it's
us all
like
in
your-
matrix.
I think our thought processes and our experiences of life are too complex to
put
be
us, yeah.
artificially generated. I mean, we have I don't know if you've spoken to any of the science teachers, but we have a virtual reality set that the students use, and you think that is like immersing yourself into a virtual world, and it's still very artificial. It's not the same as the whole experience of existing in the real world, is it?
So maths can be fun.
Definitely. And we
Come to the
definitely,
conclusion.
yeah. And I think the teachers we have here, they love it. They love maths, and they love the experience of teaching the students and seeing them change and grow. And so I think that enthusiasm and passion for the subject gets passed on, because the students can see how much we love it, and how much we think it's cool.
It's very important, yeah.
So yes.
Okay, thank you.
Curious about where maths and other lessons are held? Check out our video tour of EF Academy to see it all. As always, we're bringing you a full immersion into life at a British boarding school. You'll get to explore classrooms, boarding house, and the dining hall, meet some of the staff, and even watch a mini table tennis match with the headmaster. It's not to be missed. The link to the video is in the description. But for now, let's get back to our main topic, the natural sciences at EF Academy, Oxford. We've covered maths, so now it's time to dive into chemistry and biology.
So we have small class sizes. That's it's obviously key to what we actually do.
How small is that?
Average 9.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
small.
So in science they tend to be a little bit larger,
Uh-huh.
and we can see
love
here.
science.
And the reason for that is for exactly this, the experiments.
Oh, okay.
But yes, come on. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, what's going on?
Are you doing an experiment now? Yeah. What was that you doing?
The distillation.
Ah, right. Okay. So, we have 6 students. It's just small class size.
Just a small class.
So this is chemistry, right?
Yeah.
And what A levels do you? A level or IB students? Yeah. So you do chemistry, biology,
Chemistry, biology.
and maths. Future medics, biomedics. No.
Yes. Future medicine.
Future chemists. Okay, there are many different fields. You can go into chemistry. So very nicely equipped. And do you do experiments often?
Yeah, very often.
How often? Every new thing, every new
Every
topic?
week I think we do experiments.
Every week, really? So it's very hands-on,
It is. It's chemistry. It's the only way to do it.
very practical. You probably suffered during the pandemic times, huh?
Yeah, it didn't work. Chemistry doesn't work online.
Online, it doesn't work online.
Chemistry is a practical subject.
Do you have technicians as well?
We do have a technician, yes.
Which help you to get ready, to prepare?
Yeah, we do have that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Just a quick question. Where are you from? From Poland. How's this whole periodic table in Poland as well, yeah?
It's different.
What's the name? Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, so you
In British schools, chemistry and biology lessons are all about hands-on learning. The idea is simple. Teachers want students to see how science works in real life. For the students, it's a chance to realize that science isn't just about abstract formulas. They take part in regular laboratory experiments, model natural processes, analyze their findings, draw conclusions, and use what they've learned to tackle real-world problems.
So that's where our technician lives in there. This is a physics.
Very nicely put the question higher.
It's the rate of expansion quickly, so the universe is going to freeze.
Only 3.
And this is one of our biology labs. That's Anetta. We can go say hello to Anetta.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So this is a biology classroom, yeah?
Yes.
Or lab? You don't call it classroom.
Lab.
You call it lab. Also, lots of experiments. Do you do dissection?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Dissection.
Is it like a compulsory? Well, what if someone doesn't want to? They're in there for second. You know.
Nice if with like a plant dissection. When you do it for ale.
Do you have any extracurricular clubs related to biology?
Yeah, we do the biology Olympiad. This year Ina did really good. Got a gold award in the Olympiad. She's competing now to get international from me.
Which country is she from?
She's from Germany.
From Germany. Okay. I have two kids of my own, 14 and 16, and my daughter loves biology and chemistry.
Yeah.
And she, possibly going into biochemistry.
Oh, that's
or biomedics, maybe.
nice.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And how big your heart size is?
This is the maximum size that fits in yours.
Yeah.
Want it to be 3 per table.
Okay. 12. Okay.
For
So, to wrap things up, teaching sciences in British schools isn't just about memorizing facts. It's about giving students a deeper understanding of the world and the skills they'll need to succeed in the 21st century. Plus, it helps them figure out what they're passionate about and where their strengths lie, which is so important when it comes to choosing a career.
It's true.
This episode on how natural sciences and maths are taught at Education First Academy in Oxford has come to an end. We hope you found it interesting. If you want to hear more about studying abroad, make sure to hit that subscribe button. See you next time, friends.